Today we are going to participate in international webinar on use of statistics in international banking and pharmaceutical sectors. Good morning to everybody. In this August gathering, I am very much happy to be here to deliver a keynote address in this international webinar on use of statistics in international banking and pharmaceutical sectors on the occasion of 3rd World Statistic Day. Organizer of this international webinar, Honorable Principal Dr. B.S. Balwant, Dahiwadi College, Dahiwadi, Coordinator Dr. A.N. Dadas, Convener Mr. A. Koparde, Resource Persons Honorable Mr. Arun Mishra, Bank of America, Gurgaon, India, and Honorable Mr. Vikesh Tarekar, GSK Vaccine, Netherlands. One thing I want to mention here, I am very much happy because Mr. Vikesh Tarekar is one of the best student and he is a resource person for this webinar. All the teaching and non-teaching staff, dear teachers, students and gentlemen who participated in this international webinar from various colleges and organizations. I am very much thankful to the organizers for inviting me as a keynote speaker and giving me an opportunity for delivering a keynote address in this international webinar. Friends, we all are in lockdown due to COVID-19 pandemic. In such situation, we have to shift from offline to online, blackboard to broadband. So today we are meeting online in this international webinar for celebrating 3rd World Statistic Day. The 3rd World Statistic Day celebrated around the globe on 20th October 2020 with the theme Connecting the World with Data We Can Trust. This theme reflects on the importance of trust, authoritative data, innovation and the public good in national statistical systems. World Statistic Day celebrated after every 5 years on 20th October from 2010. Statistics are vital. Statistics plays an important role in the human life. At every corner of human life, there is a scope of statistics. Statistics mainly involves the steps, collection, presentation, analysis and interpretation of large amount of numerical data. We are realizing the effective results of using statistics in various emerging fields. Today's resource persons, Mr. Arun Mishra and Mr. Vikesh Tarekar, focus in depth on use of statistics in international banking and pharmaceutical sectors respectively. I am just highlighting the scope of statistics in various sectors, statistical organizations and employability. Friends, we may call statistics as the science of data, or we may call statistics is the study of uncertainty. Previously, reading and writing are the criteria for effective citizenship. Nowadays, reading, writing and statistical thinking to make the strongest possible conclusions from limited amounts of data. Statistical thinking will one day be necessary for effective citizenship as the ability to read and write, rightly pointed by H.G. Wells. Statistics encourages investigators to become thoughtful and independent problem solvers. Friends, we know in statistics we study about population through sample. What is population? All the individuals of interest. The sample is selected from the population. The sample is the individuals selected to participate in the research study. After analysis, the results from the sample are generalized to the population. Areas where statistics are used are in physical sciences, astronomy, chemistry, physics, in environment, agriculture, ecology, forestry, animal populations, in government, census, law, defense, projects, plans, monitoring, evaluation, finance, trade, etc., in health and medicine, genetics, clinical trials, epidemiology, pharmacology, in business, economics, engineering, marketing, computer science. Statistical investigation is a scientific process of collection of necessary data to reach to reasonable interpretation of a problem on the basis of analysis of statistical data. A statistical investigation has to pass through the following stages. Planning of inquiry. A statistical inquiry should be properly planned. It must consider the scope, objective and nature of the inquiry. Besides having a clear idea of source and field of information, units, method of data collection, computation, interpretation and analysis, level of accuracy, etc. while planning in an inquiry. An unplanned or haphazardly planned statistical inquiry may not give the required accuracy level. Collection of data. In this stage, an investigator decides the method of collection of data on the basis of requirement and nature of objective. This also involves the preparation of questionnaire and schedules. Editing of collected data. In this stage, collected data are edited by removing the errors and presented for use. Classification and tabulation. In this stage of investigation, error-free data are classified and presented in tabular form as per their homogeneity and characteristics. Analysis of data. The tabulated and classified data are analyzed by using different statistical measures like mean, median, mode, standard deviation, diagrams and graphs. The analyzed data reveals certain significant features which can be taken as interpretation and conclusions. The conclusions are tested for their validity and precision also. Report writing. This is the final stage of statistical inquiry. Here, investigator is supposed to present the final conclusions and suggestions, if any, for policy formulation. Scope of statistics. The tools and techniques given by statistical methods are used in almost all fields at several phases. In industry, statistics is extensively used in administration, planning, production, growth and development. In many industries, statistical quality control division is separately operating. Nowadays, ISO 9000 makes use of statistics to a large extent. Some industries use the design of experiments. Sampling is required to be used because of its several advantages. Multiple regression planes are used for forecasting when several factors are interlinked. Index number of production, efficiency measurement, work sampling, etc. are very much useful for administration and planning department. In biological sciences, Sir Francis Galton pioneered the use of statistical methods in biological sciences. The regression analysis was used by him in the field of genetics. Scientist Mendel performed number of experiments in the field of genetics. Analysis of agricultural experiments makes use of statistical methods. Design of experiment. Main advantage of this technique is testing the interaction effects. For example, the interaction effect of fertilizer and irrigation. Professor Carl Pearson pioneered the study of correlation analysis, which helps in selecting factors to be included in study. Various methods of cultivation, irrigation are tested and compared using statistical tests. Estimation of number of trees in jungle, forest density, number of animals in a jungle, fish in a sea can be done using various statistical techniques. Demography uses statistical methods for forecasting population, measuring death rates, birth rates, growth rates. Infant mortality rates can also be measured using statistics. It serves as an indicator of health condition of a country. Estimation of sex ratio is also possible using statistical tools. In medical sciences, in the field of medical sciences, statistical methods are used to test various claims such as, does smoking increase the possibility of prevalence of cancer? Is there any correlation between age and blood pressure? Is a particular vaccine useful in controlling a particular disease? The conjectures made by experts can be supported by statistical data. Thus, statistics help in every respect in this field. In social sciences, Bowley says statistics is the science of the measurement of social organism regarded as a whole in all its manifestation. Research in social sciences need questionnaire. Further analysis is required to be done using statistical tools. In social sciences, we need to test association between two variables such as education and criminality, education and marriage adjustment score, sex and education, richness and criminality. In management sciences, one of the peculiar problems in business management is to take decision in the face of uncertainty. Statistical methods help the manager to analyze the problem and take decision with increased probability for efficient working. Various sections of management such as sales, production, marketing, statistical methods are used. Different statistical tools such as forecasting, tests of significance, index numbers, time series analysis, statistical quality control, estimation play vital role in management activities to control the business activity, to increase efficiency and ultimately to increase profits. Various optimization techniques known as linear programming, transportation techniques, job assignment problems, inventory control are also useful. In economics, an economist has to deal with the problem of production and distribution and also with those of consumption. Statistics helps to understand these problems. Statistics of production describes the production capacity of a nation and its variation from time to time. Statistics of import and export and exchange describes the production capacity of a nation in relation to other countries. Statistical methods have been used in economics to collect the data, analysis and interpretation. Estimation of national income, per capita income, poverty line, industrial production, etc. is done using statistical techniques. A tool known as index number developed in statistics is used in economics. It measures average increase in prices, production, income, import, export. Index numbers are called as economic parameters. To measure the changes in prices and sales in stock market, index numbers provides the better tool. Demand analysis, time series analysis techniques are mainly developed to study economics. In commerce, success in business and commerce largely depends upon the capability to forecast accurately. Statistics provides different methods for forecasting production, demand, supply with reliable accuracy. A producer has to take into account the probable demand for his commodity and plan the production accordingly. A salesman also has to increase the stock if he finds that demand is likely to increase in future. Statistics is the useful to bankers, brokers, insurance companies to know precisely the existing level of the business activity and to predict the changes in future. In banking, statistics plays an important role in banking. Banks make use of statistics for a number of purposes. They work on the principle that everyone who deposits their money with the banks does not withdraw it at the same time. The bank earns profit out of these deposits by lending it to others on interest. These statistical tools are used in banking sectors for making a decision. How do a bank invest their money in capital market or for lending to their customers? They have to use statistics. It is also used in forecasting in banking sector. Various statistical organizations in India are Central Statistical Organization, that is CSO, was set up with objective of coordinating statistical programs at state and central level. The additional duties of CSO had performing are as follows: preparation of national accounts, processing and publication of industrial statistics, conduct of economic census and surveys, maintenance of consumer price index numbers, organizing various training programs in official statistics, organizing various conferences on regular basis. CSO functions through number of divisions such as industrial statistics using analytical division, national sample survey division, national income division, population division, training division, price and price index number division. National Sample Survey, that is NSS, was set up in 1950 under the guidance of Professor P.C. Mahalanobis, and afterwards it was recognized under the name National Sample Survey Organization, NSSO. It functions under the Department of Statistics. It has about more than 170 offices throughout the country. The main functions of Directorate of NSSO are as follows: data collection for estimation of national income, for the activities of planning commission, for the activities of various ministries, collection of socio-economic and demographic data. It collects data regarding prices, wages, consumption, production, agriculture. It conducts sample surveys in the registered industrial sectors. It provides guidance to the various states and does the job of supervision for conducting various surveys. Indian Statistical Institute, ISI. It is the non-government organization of highest importance in India. It was established in 1932. It has following working: to produce learned and expert statisticians, to provide training and research facilities at various levels, to conduct large-scale statistical projects. Since 1938, it is awarding certificates and diplomas of proficiency in statistics. It gives technical assistance to National Sample Survey Organization. Since 1960, the institute started its own courses for bachelor and master degree in statistics, that is BStat and MStat. It also confer PhD and DSc, that is Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Science degree on those who have done research work in statistics of excellent order. It also brings out a monthly journal named Sankhya. International Institute for Population Sciences, that is IIPS. The institute established in 1956 to serve as a regional center for teaching, training and conducting research in the area of population studies. Prior to 1970, the IIPS was popularly known as Demographic Training and Research Center. The institute is an autonomous institution under the administrative control of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. It also offers academic courses to strengthen the reproductive health research and training programs and provides consultancy to government and non-governmental organizations and other academic institutions. Job opportunities, that is employability after having statistical knowledge. In various sectors of government, private and research institutes, training and research also, there are job opportunities. In government sectors, central government, Indian Statistical Services, that is ISS, equivalent to IAS, various departments of central government also recruit the candidates time to time through UPSC. National Sample Survey Organization, Indian Council for Agriculture Research, particularly Indian Agricultural Statistical Research Institute, Indian Council of Social Scientific Research, Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology and Research, Bureau of Indian Standards, Reserve Bank of India and other banks in public sectors, International Institute for Population Sciences, Mumbai. State government sector, every state and has Directorate of Economics and Statistics at its capital place. This office consists of regional headquarters headed by directors. Regional headquarters in turn is composed of District Statistical Office headed by District Statistical Officer, that is DSO. Investigators, assistant statisticians, research officers are appointed in these offices. Almost all departments of state government have several vacancies of statisticians for which the candidate of BSc, MSc with statistics is selected. In semi-government sector, Maharashtra State Road Transportation Corporation has one statistical officer at each district. Central Institute of Road Transport Pune also has a statistician post. Life Insurance Corporation has its independent statistical department. All nationalized banks has statistician post. Agriculture universities has statistics department. In research institutes, research cannot be completed without statistical analysis of the findings. Hence, postgraduates in statistics have the following job opportunities: Deccan Sugar Institute Pune, Indian Institute of Virology Pune, Central Bee Research Pune, Hindustan Antibiotics Pune, Water and Land Management Institute, National Institute of Nutrition Hyderabad, Forestry Research Institute Dehradun. CDAC also offers districts wise vaccines. Cytel Company in medical laboratories for testing medicines as per food and drug policy of government. In private sectors, in the present world of competition, all large scale and medium scale industries nowadays are very much quality conscious. So they have to set up SQC lab in their company, which is also of the conditions of getting ISO 9000 and ISO 9002 certification. Such companies are Garware Polyester, Bajaj Auto, Kirloskar Udyog, Philips India, Jain Udyog, Hindustan Lever, Telco, Tata Motors, etc. Besides this, research and development have several vacancies of statisticians in such companies. Nowadays, both private and government sectors give importance to quality assurance and process reliability, which require statisticians. Teaching and research field, professors, readers and lecturers are required to teach statistics at degree classes and postgraduate classes at various science and commerce colleges, medical colleges, agricultural universities, all computer courses like MSc, Computer Science, MSc, IT, MCA, BCS, DCA and management courses like MBA, MBM, DBM, MCM. MPhil and PhD candidates can get scholarship during research after appearing national level examinations. Once again, I congratulate to organizer, Honorable In Charge Principal Dr. B.S. Balwant, Coordinator Dr. A.N. Dhadas and Convener Mr. Avi Koparde for their great efforts taken and successfully organizing this international webinar. Thank you all for patience listening. My best wishes to you. Thank you. Take care. Be safe.